Good morning, friends. It's a bins day. I feel like I haven't been to the bins in forever. It's been a solid week. And I'm meeting my friend Joni there. We are going to pick through these giant blue rolling bins of pre-owned clothing so that I can find clothing to resell online on eBay and Poshmark for my part-time reselling business. I'm saying it like that because I've got a lot of new viewers. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. And some of you are from different countries, which has been really fun for me, and you don't have anything like the bins. So I'll be sure to put in lots of footage of me actually at the bins and finding things. Then we'll come back here to my living room and do a giant haul. It's a long video because I put lots of clips in. I'll keep the thing moving for us. So I'm so happy you're here. It's summer 2025. Let's go to the bins. Good morning and welcome to the Goodwill Outlet Bins. We're going to start with this fine number.
Is this for a baby party with pinata?
And all the little tiny toddlers are like, meow, meow, meow.
With a rattle.
If you're wondering what I'm showing you, this is my Goodwill Outlet's brand new system to put things on shelves. And maybe people will buy the things on the shelves. I wonder how it's actually working. Because what it's meant is our carts are now all along the wall and only allowed there. You can tell by my tone of voice, I'm not a big fan. But welcome to the bins. It's very busy today. I hear this is what it's going to be like over the summer. But let's do our outfit of the day. Oh, I still have my jacket on. I'm wearing a different pair of jeans. These are older Free People jeans. They have the little kick boot, which apparently is in style. But let me see if I can turn around. They do have some embroidery. Some rose embroidery. Now with my embroidered jacket, this is too much, but I figured I'd take it off, and I have this little Lucky Brand top on that's got a peplum, so it goes in at the waist and then out, and a little flutter sleeve. And this is in my effort because I've decided this summer that I'd like to wear a little bit more feminine clothing, not just my t-shirt and jeans all the time. Joni is here looking amazing in this Johnny Was top. Where'd you get this Johnny Was top, Joni?
The one I'm wearing?
Yeah.
I got it.
Did you thrift it?
Yeah, like 2 years ago. Like right when
It's so perfect because it's light and it has tons and tons of embroidery.
Yeah.
So we selected carts at the very end today, which might be a little bit nicer for sorting, but it's a long walk. Like if I have stuff way over there. I would like to show you just some footage of the bins, but it's very, very people-y around here. It's very busy and everybody's all clumped together, but I will do my best. Let's do a tiny bit of digging because you guys seem to really love the digging. I know a lot of you have said you don't have a bins where you live at all, so it's just kind of fun to see. Ooh, there's a vintage Old Navy, and that's kind of cool. I already went through this bin though, so now I'm just going to go through it a little more thoroughly. Ooh, is this some llamas? Or some alpacas? Some cuteness for us today. I did find some good stuff earlier in these bins. Gant, I don't know what that is, and it doesn't look very nice. Nice lightweight sweater. I will pick up a sweater even though I'm filming this in the summer. I love it. Yeah, that's not a brand I'm like out looking for. I love it. I want to go back to the end where I found a bunch of stuff. I never pick up this brand even though International Concepts, they make such cute stuff, but I've tried to sell it and I cannot sell it to save my actual life. Like, I don't know why. This feels like silk. There's a whole lot of like fabric scraps today, like actual just scraps of fabric. People are hurling stuff back and nearly hitting me, but that's all right. It's the risk you take when you're a hardcore thrifter and you come to the Goodwill Outlet. Okay, let me see if I can get back down here. This is where I found those amazing shorts today. So maybe I'll go through a little more thoroughly now. That feels so good, but I don't see any tags at all. Soon I'll be able to do this with both hands when I start filming on my Meta glasses. I just have to learn how to use the darn things. Friends, you asked or suggested and I listened. What do I have here? The Ray-Ban Meta glasses. I'm trying to figure out how to use them. They just arrived and I'm not the most tech savvy gal, but with these babies, this is how you're gonna see me sometimes at the bins now. I can record with these glasses so I can use my hands to dig in the bins. So I just am learning like how to get them going. And once I've got them really figured out a little bit, I'll be able to do more digging, show you more with these glasses. Thank you for your suggestion. A little bit of a learning curve for me. Hudson, this is a good brand and it's sold at like Nordstrom, but again, it doesn't really sell for me anymore. It used to sell with those like flat pockets. Everybody loved those, but not anymore. I think that's like a house brand at Nordstrom Rack. Land's End, it's just a small though, so that's, and it's not like a nice piece. I'd pick it up if it was like linen or something. Here's the final cart. My total was $85. If you know me, that is not as much as usual. I'm happy with what I got. I'll show you guys these tapestries maybe when I get home. Not as much as I usually get, but for $85, that's pretty good. Because hopefully I can sell the Free People jacket and the Free People sweater. I don't, maybe a couple other things to make that back. Hi friends, I'm just home from the bins and I'm ready to record this haul with you because I need inventory to steam and photograph and measure and list on eBay and Poshmark. I've processed everything from last week and I need to get more stuff. I came home with these 2 bags for $85. Let me just tell you, in case I haven't said it this clearly before, the bins is hit and miss. It is unpredictable. Today, I had to work really hard. Joni and I had to work hard to get this stuff. Some days I fill 2 bags, IKEA bags by 12:30 and I sail out the door. No, today it was very crowded and busy, the busiest I've ever seen it. And it was hard work, but I have a great haul for you. I met some viewers. It was so much fun to meet Mark and his wife, and they gave me a lot of positive feedback on the video. They were very generous and kind and said that they really like the videos because of all the keywords. So I'm gonna make sure I'm doing that for you all. Let's get into this haul. There'll be more clips coming from the bins and whatever else I throw into this long video. So let's get into it. This Joni threw me. I'm not exactly why she was willing to give it to me because she's a good reselling friend. This is Patagonia. It's a men's medium, organic cotton, kind of like a flannel. It's a little bit heavier weight, not quite a shacket, but a nice weight on this. I'm going to put Patagonia men's medium shirt, organic cotton, flannel, hiking, camping, outdoor, long sleeve, all that kind of stuff. This was the most surprising find because it was in a bin, there was not much good stuff in there, and I felt this and was like, I don't even know. What brand would you think this is? It's a hugely oversized sweater, so that gives you a hint, and there are some like exposed seam details in the back. It's Free People. And it's a size small. That's hilarious. This thing is oversized. So in my title, I'll put Free People Women's Oversized Small. You know how they love these oversized type items. So that's what that is. I might go back to the bins with Joni tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next day. I spend the whole week like, can't wait to get to the bins, can't wait to get there. Then I'm there for like an hour and I'm like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. It's so much work. The brand on this is Sea Breeze California, made in the USA. This is a bohemian type item. I looked up comps on this. For the tops, around 20. For the jackets, around 25. This is a boxy black cotton button front jacket for my boho ladies. This has deodorant on it, which is not pleasant to look at, but this is a Lululemon sports bra. I own this sports bra, so I'll see if this one fits me. It's one of their high support bras. If not, I will sell it. It's a 36 DD, so we'll see. This is Talbot's in the plus size. I love selling Talbot's plus size. I like Talbot's as a brand. It sells pretty good. This is a 1X, and it's a really cute style. It's kind of that Barbie pink. It's sleeveless. It has a ruffle neckline, and I guess it's like embroidered stripes. Really nice for summer. Here's another flannel. This one feels so good. This was in someone's throwback. Throwbacks are some of the best places to find items. What that means, because I know there's a lot of people who've never even been to the bins, we'll all be sorting our cart, we'll decide we don't want something, we throw it back into the bins. Well, now all the bins are in one row, so that whole aisle I just kept walking up and down to see if anyone threw something back that I might want. This is a flannel, a men's large. It feels really nice and soft. Here's the logo hit there. And I love the colors on this, like green and yellow. Sometimes they use really nice fabrics as well. They're kind of another eco-friendly type hiking, camping, yoga brand. This is a pair of Lululemon leggings for my Lulu trade-in program. I cannot wait to go trade in all the leggings I've been collecting and get myself a nice sweatshirt. Again, Talbot's in the plus size. This is an 18. And it's just a navy blue and white polka dot blouse. Oh, what a cute little detail. What the heck? On the sleeve here, I was like, oh, it's kind of cute. It's got a little slit, so is it a tie? I've never seen this though, look. Almost like little built-in cufflinks. The button is like this silver block there, so that's different, Talbot's. Not sure what you were thinking with that. This I got for me. Just a little white, sleeveless, knotted front knit top. I love wearing white. Yes, I spill all down myself. Coffee, whatever. And I just bring it home and stain treat it and bleach it or oxy it. This is a vintage sweater. It's just the coolest sweater, I think. I believe this is 80s. Could be 90s. The brand is A. Milano, size small. Here's the brand. I looked it up, and some of these are going really for good money. I think what we determined is this is like a race car theme. I don't really know. At first I thought it was like an alphabet sweater. I really don't know what this is, but it's unique enough that I think it could sell well on eBay. And there were some sold comps that are also telling me that. I love this. Here's an amazing brand to find. I feel like everyone finds it but me, so I'm so excited to have found it. And it is Vuori. This is such a hot brand right now. There's that tag. They're a men's 32. These will sell so fast. And here is one of their logos. Sometimes it's a white box with the name, but these are in really good shape. So that is definitely a good find. I'm sorting through my cart, hoping to not get stuck here. Oh my God, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Looks like, oh, it is? I was like, it looks like Matilda Jane.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
I never find this brand.
Which one is it? Oh, I don't even know what does it even say? La. Mm-hmm. No comment. This is a sad find of the day. These are, oh, they're getting ready to do a rotation over there. Everyone's lined up. These are for people movement. And I don't know exactly what's wrong with them. Maybe everything. Free people movement, size large too, but they're like pilly. Yeah. There's something wrong with them. I don't know if they're discolored, but then it also looks like it's discolored throughout. I love the style. The material feels weird. I don't know. Let me think on these. Now that I've laid them out, I can't tell if they're stained or if that was intentional. Here's the logo to look for. All right, we better get ready. They're gonna do another rotation. Look at my cart. That's all my maybe pile. That's like Chico's medium or small, stuff like that, that if I don't find anything better, I might take, so I have stuff to list this week, but I'd rather not. I love this Ralph Lauren dress. It's Lauren Ralph Lauren, which is a brand I pick up almost anything in. I really love selling this brand. And this is a maxi dress, but I think this is like the perfect black dress. It's gathered over there on the side, and it's like pleated. And it's long. It has a high-low hem. I'm not sure how well this is coming across. Oh, there you go. You might be able to see it. Anyway, that's a really nice piece. I'll probably take the extra time and put it on my mannequin. This is probably one of my best finds of the day. It needs a little sweater shave, but it's a giant, oversized, hooded Free People jacket with all the Free People, like, distressed hems. It's We the Free size medium. And this is a more recent piece, I can tell by the tag and also the inside tag. For my very new people, when you go inside to the Free People tag, you can find their OB number on the bottom of the tag. It says OB and a bunch of numbers. You can put that into Google and get the style name. That'll probably sell pretty well. It's got thumb holes. It's just a really good Free People piece. This is an excellent bra brand. And I have to fix the straps here. This almost looks like a little bit of a sports type bra from them. The brand is Third Love, and it sells really fast and for pretty good money. For a bra, you can look here and it says Third Love. I want my bras to have a brand, a size, and be very, very clean. Like, no one's buying a bra from you online if it's not in great shape. These are the brand Oat New York, and they are very good style right now. Kind of like the flat front jeans with the retro pockets. And then they go down to like a flare wide leg with a raw hem. So I think those will do pretty well. They're a size 29. Pretty well. When I looked up comps, it was like $20, $25. I'm shooting for like $20 at the bins. This is an Athleta t-shirt. Here's the Athleta. This is one of their newer pieces. It says designed in San Francisco, size medium. A nice V-neck tee. I thought it might be linen. And sometimes the name will be right on here. This is Tencel Modal and Polyester, and it's from the spring, summer of 2024. So it's a pretty recent piece. It's just a tee. So I'll hope to get like $18, maybe $15. I love this top so very much. This is another Ralph Lauren, and it has so many great details. It's a knit top, a navy blue knit top with a little drawstring at the waist, and then this is a halter neck. It goes around the neck and it buttons, and it has a built-in bra. Like, that is so beautiful. Good job, Ralph Lauren. It's 97% linen, and it's a size medium. Sometimes you just really, really like a piece. Like, what a nice piece that is. Okay, so for all my complaining about being it's so busy at the bins, I'm really happy with what I got so far. But man, did we have to work for it. This is a Lucky Brand top with a nice chiffon flutter sleeve, very boho, and then it's got an opening in the back. I pick up a lot of Lucky Brand. I sell a lot of Lucky Brand. It's usually between $19.99 and $14.99. I'll put it up for $19.99 with best offer, or I'll send offers, and I usually settle around 15-ish. This is a vintage Christian Dior scarf. I sell so many scarves. I try and impress that upon you in the videos. I sell a lot of bras. I sell a lot of scarves. They're great things to pick up at the bins. They're lightweight. They're easy to list. They don't need a ton of measurements and extra things. And this is a wool blend made in Italy, Christian Dior. I believe this is a men's scarf. It's gray with a little fringe. You have to look really carefully for holes and things like that. I'll probably put that in my winter fall box, which I have not had in so long. I'm usually so hard up for inventory that it's like I have to list everything I have. Because I'm listing 10 items a day. That's 70 items a week. Give or take. Sometimes if I can do a few more, I do. If I miss a day because my son has something, you know, it's just a busy, lifey day, then I don't do it. But I'm pretty darn consistent. And I need a lot of inventory. All right, this is J. Jill, and it's a size large. I sell a lot of J. Jill. It does sell better in the plus sizes, but I'm selling it in almost any size, and I just kind of go by piece. Like, I really like this piece. It's a printed tunic, so it's not quite a dress, but it's long. It's very lightweight, and then it has side slits. I just think this is a beautiful piece, and it's a size large, so I'll probably try and get $20 for that. Okay, it's been pretty darn slow, I gotta be honest. Why is Joni going that way? We're supposed to go get our matchas. Joni! Oh, she said, let's go, let's go. So I'm over here, and she is going in the opposite direction of the matcha. Thank you so much to anyone who has used my Buy Me a Coffee feature. It makes me be able to go right now guilt-free to Starbucks, which is literally down the road, and get a matcha. I need it today. You know, some days you're just like dragging a little bit. That's me. I'm a little sluggish. What?
Did you put slutty clothes on my car?
Joni, why would I have left slutty clothes on your cart? That would be so wrong. I always do that to Joni. We leave each other funny things. Oh, yes. All right, we'll be right back. This is a great outdoor REI type brand. It is Kuhl, K-U-H-L. Here is the tag, Ola. And these are size 8, and they're like cropped cargo pants, kind of convertible, meaning they have this tab here. So a roll tab, so you can roll them up. I like this color. They do have a little spot here that I'm going to stain treat. It's pretty small, but I'll still try and stain treat it. This I love, 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 and I'm like, will I wear it or will I sell it? The brand is British Khaki. It had a nice tag, so I looked it up. There's a lot of this listed, so it must be a pretty popular brand. And I really like this piece in particular. It's a blue and white striped blazer, very relaxed fit, and just a couple buttons. I was like, would I wear this to work? Maybe. If not, I will try and sell it. I'm selling so much linen. There's kind of a funny story about this one. So I showed this to Joni in the rotation. It's cabbie. I pick up a lot of cabbie. Again, it's bread and butter for me. It's the $20 type flip. Why did suddenly the tag not want to focus? There we go. Cabbie, size large. Normally I'd pick it up, but I showed this to Joni. I'm like, does this look like anything cabbie would make? It's just like a plain jersey pullover sweatshirt. Usually they have a lot of feminine details, ruffles, and bright colors, so I left it. Well, later in the day, I found these pants, and they're jogger, and they're cabbie, and I was like, oh, it's a set. So I went back to that bin from earlier and dug around until I found it. So it's like a sweatsuit set. And I think that'll do great now that I have the whole set. This is the brand Bella Doll, which I'm grieving. I'm grieving this brand. This brand used to be so good years ago. It's Bella Doll. It's so expensive. And now I just looked these up because I found these here. I'll lay them out over here. They're wide leg, like kind of a paper bag waist, which is very much in style, like a wide leg crop made of Tencel lyocell. But they're selling for like $16 maybe. I mean, that used to sell for like $40. So I'm glad I looked them up. I found 2 pairs too. Ooh, an incoming something from Torvald. Those are gonna go on the Quenby pile now. I think I'm gonna try those on. Here's another cabbie piece. I just showed you that tag, size large. This is a purple ribbed cardigan, but it's cotton, so I think it could be kind of any season. What sold me on it is these balloon sleeves. Like an exaggerated balloon sleeve. That's nice. And this is Talbot's again. It's an XL 100% cotton, probably another $20 flip. Just a nice scoop neck, striped, long sleeve cotton top. This was my best selling cashmere brand of the season last year. The brand is Quince. It's an online clothing company. Every sweater that I found, I probably found a handful, sold for at least $40 and very, very quickly. Keep your eye out for Cashmere by Quince. Now, the joke was, I said, Joni, I found a cashmere sweater. Let's go to our carts and find the holes. Because there's always holes. But this we held up to the light and could not find any holes. It does need a good sweater shave. I have the best sweater shaver D-pillar in my description section of the video. So if you open up underneath the title where all the words are, you'll find all the tools I use. Let's do watercolor cooler. I am so thirsty. Let's gather around the water cooler like work colleagues and chitty chat. I usually chat about work a little bit, maybe a little personal sometimes. Make sure you're drinking your water, stay hydrated. I think I'll talk about messages. I just saw in my email that I had a message on Posh, and I'm like, oh no, a message on Posh. Why does Quenby say, oh no? Because historically, a lot of the messages end up being like, oh, I don't like this item, or it doesn't fit, or you did something wrong. That used to be what messages were about. But this one I opened up and it was like, I just want to let you know I love this top. And I was like, oh, phew. Does anyone else do that? Like, you see the message on eBay or Posh or whatever platform and you're like, uh-oh. Because sometimes messages are trouble. But I've been reselling 14 years, and I have to say, I've never gotten so many messages in my reselling career. Have you guys noticed an uptick in messages? And they're all I'm like, why am I getting so many messages? A lot of them are additional measurements. I put measurements in all my listings, but like today I got a message for a Lafayette 148 blazer. Can you measure across shoulder to shoulder? On men's blazers, I tend to do that, but it's very rare I get that request for women. So I'm like, sure. Messages saying, will you accept this amount? Messages, was this washed with scented detergent? Every type of message. I'm like, the customer service has really gone up. It's not because, like, I put more detail than I ever have in my listings. I photograph the measurements. I fill in as many item specifics as I can. It's not that I'm slacking in that area so the information's not there. I don't know what it is. Maybe, are there more people coming onto these online platforms that don't have a lot of experience? What do you guys think it is? Have you noticed all the messages? And I just do my best to be very professional in all the messages, even though sometimes I'm at home, I'm like rolling my eyes like, oh my God. Some of these questions, the ones that are the hardest for me are like, how does this fit like this? Or will this fit me like this? And I'm like, I do not know your height, your weight, what body type you have. I can't really answer those questions. It's like I do my best to put in as much info as I can, but sometimes the questions are unreasonable, in my opinion. I'm drinking out of a jar. I don't know. I usually have my water bottle or something, but I'm drinking out of a jam jar. Anyway, in personal, I don't know when you guys will be watching this, but at the time, my little baby, my 14-year-old son, is in Scotland, in the UK with his dad for part of the summer. So just as a trip, as a visit. So my little mama heart worries, is he okay? How did he do on the long flight? You know, but hopefully it's a great experience for him. Okay, we have a bunch more things. Let's do it. Awkward reach. Okay. Here's another Lucky brand top. I showed you this tag just a bit ago. I mean, these just sell great for me. This one's a large. They're just great boho prints. They're great fabric. I'll put it up for 20. Hope to get at least 15. Here's a Free People top. Really cute Henley neckline. Then look at the back. All crochet and lace. The little bar says Free People. And this one is a size medium. Cute, cute, cute. These are Pure Jill pants, medium stretch. Pure Jill, it's a line of J. Jill. Just so you know, J. Jill runs big. Like, I think these medium would fit a large, maybe even an extra large. I like these because look how wide leg they are. Pull-on elastic waist, kind of a ponte knit, which is that thicker knit. This is a fantastic brand I hope you know about called Eileen West. So everyone was saying there's nothing in this round, there's so many people, and I agree, I only got a few things, but nobody even looked at this. This Grammy nightgown, but this brand is, in my opinion, a bolo. The tag says Eileen West. Some of you, it's like, it is so dark in here. Like, look at my little corner. It's very hard to sort and do a good job. Eileen West. The reason I think of this brand as a BOLO is because I can pick it up and list it, and it will sell within 5 days for $29.99 plus shipping every single time. So for me, that is definitely a brand to be on the lookout for. And I found another one earlier today, so that's $60. And I found not one, but two. So that is fantastic. This is the brand Aster, the label. Some of it's sold on Revolve. It's a trendy brand. Some of it's sold at Nordstrom Rack. And it's hit or miss selling, but I thought this was such a trendy current style. It's a crop top. It's all smocked. It has a puff sleeve. The sleeve is sheer. It's an extra small, but it's so trendy. I love this. Like, I would love, at my age, I'm not having a stomach showing shirt, but I love how feminine and flirty it is. Love it. This is a kid's Columbia raincoat. I think the kids stuff does better for me. It's a kids, girls large, purple, hooded, water resistant raincoat. Here's a really cute Free People dress that someone threw me. So one good thing about having a very specific bohemian style is people throw me things. They're like, oh, I bet Quenby would like this. Anything that looks kind of bohemian, lacy or crochet or something. And one of the women threw me this Free People dress, which is very cute. This is Free People 1. That round, that's the only time they use this round name brand tag. This is really cute. It's got kind of a full skirt and then like cagey sides. Very cute little number. I found these pajamas that are so great, but only the top. So these are Kate Spade too. So what I'll do is I'll keep them in my cart, and then hopefully in another round the bottoms will come out. Because I mean, you can sell just the top, but it's going to be a little bit harder. Look at this. It is, for me, this is really mobbed, and the thing to understand is that this bins is tiny. That's what I don't think comes across in my videos. This is a teeny tiny bins, so this many people, it may not look like as crowded as your bins, but the space is very small. Okay? Not bad for all my complaining about how hard it was to find stuff. This is Prana. What is this? ST. Prana. Making good stuff in a good way. ST? I've just never seen this tag. Do you think it's small, tall? What is that ST? Usually the size is right there. Maybe it is small, tall, because it does look long. I've just never seen this within the brand. So I'll have to double check. Do they make small, tall? And why does everybody cut the inside tag out? Is it itchy or uncomfortable for them? Because now I don't know. Making good stuff in a good way, but what material is it? Hopefully I'll find another one, but I like selling Prana. Oh my God, one of the best items for last. That's not the way to make a video. These are Viore shorts. Memorize that label, it's one of the best. This is Indigenous. I picked this brand up. They make very basic pieces and it tends to sell around $20, $25 for me. Indigenous, they use like organic, fair trade, eco-friendly. And this is an XL t-shirt and it has some nice seam detail right there. Let's just see if there's a tag in this one. Yes, 100% organic cotton made in Peru. So that's a quality piece. Here's Maeve for Anthropology, size medium. I really like this piece in particular. It's a blueprinted top, but it has all this pleating. So it's got a nice little sleeve, all this pleating in the back there, so it probably hangs really nicely. Here's another Talbot's XL, probably a nice $20, easy list, easy flip for me. A really pretty peach floral long sleeve top. And then this is a vintage men's brand. It's quite expensive. The brand is, how do you say this? Gramercy, made in the USA. They make like, and they're an XL. They make like men's hiking, camping, outdoor. I think a lot of it was climbing. And this pair is in really good shape. Here, it might be, no, it's really hard to read this brand. If you're gonna make a brand, can you please make it so we can actually read what it says? G-R-A-M. It's Gramicci. If you're interested, you can Google it, but it's a pretty good brand. So there we go. Oh, but where are my tapestries? Did I leave them in the car? I think I might have. Okay, so I got these wall hangings, and they're really cute. Very boho chic. They hang like this. There's two smaller ones, and then this is the large one. And I think they're really cute. I don't know what he charged me for these. Probably not much because my whole total was $85 with all my stuff. So aren't these neat? I think I'm gonna put this one, if you've watched my videos for a while, see how I've got my yoga hammock here? So on that far wall, I don't want to hang any of my other artwork because I don't want the kids bashing into the wall and breaking artwork. But if this is up, they can hit the wall all they want. So I'm thinking I'll hang it up in here. I'm gonna have to get the ladder out. This is wool. It's very fibrous. Some of these are cheaply made, but this one's really nice. So anyway, so grateful to find some things for my house and my business. My house is a mess. Torvald's been gone a few days and it's like, I've taken over the space, so I'm gonna go tidy up a little bit. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so very much, and I can't wait to chat in the comments. Bye. I love the colors on this prana fleece. It's not a fleece, is it? No, it's not a fleece. Flannel fleece, you know, whatever. J. Jill, I sell so much of it, and I kind of like, what are the words you're trying to say? I'm hoping for a good day. I know I found, hold on, I just had my mint and now I need to cough. They feel really, really good. I found an Eileen Fisher pair and, ooh, this makes me nervous. Do I have two of these in here? I hope I do. Yes, I found an, let me get back to that original thought. I'm not getting into this, getting too long-winded. Okay. The worst when you put it on and it's just your big face. Good morning. I probably shouldn't say that. Maybe someone's offended, but like, we'll start a sentence or a conversation and we never finish because something happens at the bin. Someone comes up to us or they're gonna do a new rotation. Like, it is a frenetic environment. And they had like a couple stitches in the crotch, so I think, I hate saying crotch. They take it lightly.